What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Degen Alpha. I am your host, Taco. I hope you're having a wonderful Taco Tuesday. It's my day to shine because it's Taco Tuesday. All right, so crypto, am I right? Let's get right into it. But before we do, give us a follow at Degen Alpha Show here on X and give your boy a follow, crypto_taco01. The one and only. There's my X page. We're growing by the day. Love it. And of course, join our Telegram channel. We are growing by the day over there as well. And we're going to do a giveaway at 200 members. We are currently at, I believe, like 113. So I'd love to see it. I'd love to see my community growing. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Indie Halo, Crypto in My Veins, Music Tags, Crypto Breezy, and Bands Count Up. What is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. All right, let's get into the crypto markets. Let's refresh the page. All right, so across the 2.4 million cryptos and 799 exchanges, the total market cap is above 2 trillion, 2.09 trillion, up slightly, 0.78%. 24-hour volume is up 22.14%, sitting at 68.45 billion. Bitcoin dominance 55.8, and ETH dominance at 14.9. ETH dominance actually ticked down. It was at 15. And if you want to send your friend some Ethereum, it'll cost nothing because Gwei is 0. I'm just kidding. It's probably like 10 cents. Let's check. All right, we're at Etherscan/gas tracker. It's saying it's 2 Gwei. 11 cents. I was pretty close. All right, let's get back to it. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. All right, okay to those cookies. I like cookies. All right, Bitcoin is at $59,000, up slightly over the last 24 hours, 0.7%. Last 7 days, it is down 1.75%. And Ethereum is at $2,580, down 3.57% over the last 7 days and 0.2% today. All right, let's look at the top gainers. Brett with a massive pump over the last 24 hours, up about 20%. Wow, I wish I caught that bottom. And it looks like it might have gone up further. Let's look at the chart. All right, let's go to Brett. This one's always hard to find. Or maybe what's the other one that's hard to find? All right, so this one looks correct. This one looks better, though. 3.8 million in liquidity. Tommy Martin says, Taco Man. I am the man with the plan named Taco. All right, so we are at an 886.9 million market cap. And we had a big wick over the last day. Let's see how much it actually did go up, though. All right, take it from the bottom to that top of the wick. So it actually had a 37% move. It has since fallen since that wick about 13%. Let's zoom out, though. Let's look at the chart as a whole. This looks like a great chart. Let's just take that line across the bottom. I got Brett at 0.075. That is a great buy. That is a great buy. And I was just on market cap. Let's get to the actual chart. So let me just take this trend line. I mean, it looks to be respecting it pretty well. So if you think that there's going to be this type of move coming, I would pack your bags right here. I mean, it looks like it wants to bounce. If not, it has already bounced off of this support line. Of course, this is a meme coin, but it is a big meme coin. I mean, 886 million is no joke. And this run-up was about 564%. If we get a similar run-up, maybe that'll bring us to, holy shit, I don't know if we're going to get all the way up here for a 500-plus move. But it could happen. If Bitcoin goes crazy, if Bitcoin starts making its way past 70K, 80K, 90K, you're damn well sure that these meme coins are going to fly. So it's not out of the possibility for it to get up to about like 45 cents, maybe even 50 cents. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on good old Brett. It is probably the best performing meme coin on base at the moment. Let's actually confirm that. I mean, yeah, it's the only one in the top 100 that is on base. So I guess you could say it's a pretty safe bet, with little quotes, safe bet to invest in Brett. Being base has been exploding with activity. TVL, Aerodrome is going crazy with their Dex. So I think that's enough bullish information to maybe want to deploy some capital in Brett. Brett is a 40x. You think Brett can get up to like 30, 40 billion market cap? Let's chart that out. Let's see what happens. So market cap, holy shit. If it can get up to 40 billion, I mean, even 10, 20, 30 billion is an insane move. That would be a 2,500% gain from there. And that's at 20 billion. Station C4. Howdy for Taco Tuesday. Thanks for joining me today. And M. Vino from the BitLab Academy. Jason Bourne. Oh, shit. We got Jason Bourne in the chat. RIP Shib. I don't know. Let's check out Shib. I don't know if it's completely dead. I think it's still in the top 100. You got Bonk and Floki. Did I pass it? Let's type it in. Shib. Shib is 13th. What? RIP Shib. How can you say that? It's at an 8 billion market cap. So I guess you can kind of, I mean, this is just a coin market cap chart, but just looking at it, let's just like look at the pattern here. So there was a big run up, a big sell-off, and it kind of went sideways before it kind of exploded, and that reached a market cap of 40 billion. So is Brett last cycle's Shib? Maybe, but Shib is still Shib. Shiba, you knew. So let's say that we have this type of move. It kind of looks like this, although the sell-off has been a little slower, but I mean, with these meme coins, you saw it just went from it's not really doing anything to hello, gigantic move, sell off, not doing anything for a while between May and September. And then October, it just decided to go parabolic. So it's not out of the cards for these meme coins to do that. I'm at a cafe in Tehran right now looking at some sus dudes who are staring at me. Always working, bro. FML. Jason Bourne. That's hilarious. All right, let's look at the 24 hours again. BitTorrent, the new version of BitTorrent, is up 13%, almost 14% over the last 7 days, but over the last 24 hours, up 14%. Aave, since Nick Dimondi's call on Blockchain Basement when it was around $100, it's been performing very well at $125. They rebranded, so they have a new logo. Up 30% over the last 7 days and 12.28% over the last 24 hours. Yeah, Tommy Martin, that is the thing with Brett. The bubble map is terrible. The bubble map pretty much shows the liquidity versus the market cap. The top holders can wipe out the liquidity. I mean, I could show that to you guys right now. All right, so bubble maps is a good way to kind of see the holders and the percent of other wallets that are all associated with one big cluster. So you can see this cluster. This one's Bybit. So Bybit is selling to its retail. That's fine. This is the Brett deployer. So you got 9% there. And then you got pretty much, what is that, 12, almost 13% between these two clusters. This one is Gate.io, so that's fine. And then this one seems to be the only whale that you kind of need to, one of the only whales that you need to worry about because he owns 3.4% of the supply. Then if you go to Basescan, I've been getting so many scam calls lately. It's mad annoying. All right, so let's look at Brett on Basescan here. Let's go to the actual token and then go to holders, and you can see the breakdown of the liquidity that these guys hold. So you got the Brett deployer holds 81 million. It's not really 81 million, but 81 million worth of the tokens. Bybit, 35 million. And then here's the wallet that is of concern. 30 million they own. And if you look at the liquidity, it's only 3.8 million. So that is what you need to kind of keep in mind, that there are whales that own way more liquidity than is in the actual pool. So I guess my advice, which is non-financial advice, is to get in and get out. if you see that it's on this trend line, this support line, then maybe it's a risk reward that is worth taking. And you could have made at least 20% today over the last 24 hours if you kind of saw this trend line and made the move. I will be waiting. I mean, this thing has been on a decline for, let's see how long, from here until here, 72 days, and it's down about 50-60% from those from that high back in June. Oh my. So if we want to see this thing finally break out, I would say another line to confirm is this line of resistance. So if it flips above resistance, we see it kind of do this, maybe retest it, and then go on its journey. That would be another opportunity to get in. So here is kind of a speculation play. You're kind of looking for it to hold the line. And then here would be like a retest of that support, of that resistance flipped support. And then it could go on its way. And what's that time period look like? Let's say this plays out exactly how I drew it from this candle until there. It'd be about 2 weeks. So maybe we see some fireworks in the next 2 weeks, or maybe this thing will just zig and zag in this kind of ascending, descending triangle, however you want to call it. But yeah, the main concern here is the liquidity and the holders and how much liquidity they actually own. So another bit of alpha here would be to go into those people's wallets and see what they're doing. So let's copy it, and then we can go to base scan and paste it in. So this is that whale. David Lee says he might need some more Brett. Hey, I mean, if it plays out how I drew it out, I would definitely re-enter into Brett right around here. I was the guy who bought all the way back here and sold up here for like a 2, maybe like a 2.5x. And I watched it run up, I watched it run down, and I just didn't look back. And then it exploded. But that's what it is in crypto. Sometimes you don't catch the massive fish. Sometimes you just catch the little fish. And all those little fish add up. Symmetrical triangle. Thank you, D-Shuffle. D-Shuffle. Thank you. Symmetrical, because it's the same on the top and on the bottom. All right. So, yeah, like I was saying, sometimes it's not always the best to be on the lookout for the big fish. Sometimes if you just get a few small fish, they add up. They add up to pretty good bag, I would say. That's what I've been doing. I mean, sometimes I catch a big move, but other times I'm willing to take the 2-3x and walk away in profit, maybe leave a moon bag, a bag that is kind of house money in that token sitting there and waiting for that rainy day when it wants to go up. All right, let's keep it going. So Marty Party here. He came out with this tweet, and I thought it was good to share. People, there is no reason for crypto prices moving up or down. The market makers control the price. They have infinite liquidity. Binance, the primary exchange with 90% dominance, holds over 500,000 Bitcoin. Hey, what's up, Kelly Kellum? With the heart. Do you understand yet? They are playing games with everyone to shake you out of crypto before they inevitably mark it up. You can dance around looking for 1,000 reasons for the price movement, or listen to me again. Price controls narrative. Narrative never controls price. MVino, not enough likes, people. Hit them. Smash that like button. Smash your don't smash your keyboard. Just boop, press it very nicely. All right. So, what do you guys think about this? Do you think this holds true? I mean, last presidential election cycle, I will be honest with you, I got scared out of the market. When was the last presidential election? November 3rd, 2020. So let's go to November 3rd, 2020. All right. We're on Bitcoin. We'll stay there. Let's collapse that. Okay, November 3rd, 2020. We got to go back. Let's go to the weekly. You know what? I'm going to just get rid of all this because it's kind of crazy. All right, here's the Bitcoin chart on the weekly. So we're in November of 2020. And look at that. I got scared out of the market before we went up about 400% for Bitcoin. But I didn't get completely scared out. I probably got scared for like that much of time. I sold, and then I was like, what did I do? What am I doing? And I bought back in, probably around 25K for Bitcoin, and then comparing the price to everything else in crypto. I was more in Ethereum at the time, and NFTs. I was in a lot of NFTs. So I got scared out of the market because it was very uncertain what was going on. I mean, Biden was elected president, but we still ran up. So I am going to hold on to my bag because I don't want that same thing to happen again. And let's look at now the current chart. So on Market Cypher DBSI, we show a 4 on top and a 4 on bottom. These numbers can go as high as 28 and as low as -5. So when they are low and when they are the same, that means that the bears and the bulls, they didn't have their Wheaties this morning. They're kind of weak. So they're like, I'll just throw a position out there. And the bulls and the bears are they're fighting each other equally at the same candle. And this is the weekly candle. Let's zoom in. And actually, no, let's go back to the weekly. So what I want to see happen over the next week, maybe 2 weeks, is Market Cypher B down here start going to the upside and forming a green dot like it did back in September of 2023. So when we got that dot in September of 2023, I mean, we have not seen those numbers since. This was all the way down at 26K, and we ran up 180%. There's also the 200-day moving average sitting at around 36K, so that's kind of on the table. It's on the table for possibility to really scare everyone out of the market. Binance over here controlling the market with their market makers. They could really push the price wherever they want to. Could get down to 36, maybe wick down below it. Literally scare everybody, make everyone believe that the bull market is over and we're going into a bear market for the next 4 years. Little fish better than no fish. That is 100% correct, David Lee. And what percent drawdown would that be? That would be a 38% drawdown, and it would not be out of the cards. From last cycle, we draw down 55%. Let's say we go from the bottom down to the bottom. That would be a 50%. So that would definitely be in the cards for a possibility to happen on Bitcoin. But if this does curve to the upside and we form a green dot, maybe somewhere around right here, this could be the catalyst for the parabolic bull market to start, or it could just be wishy-washy like it has been. We got a green dot, and then we got a red dot pretty much 2 weeks afterward, and now we are very, very slightly below the zero line. Zero line's right there. We are at currently a -25. This got as low as -32. You can see right there. So what we do want to see is for it to not go lower than this one. If it stays above this one, and we also had money flow entering into the green right around that time. So there's two confluent indicators, is that the right word, that were indicating that the Bitcoin price was going to head to the upside. The money flow right here, you see it's in the red, and then essentially right when that green dot printed, we started going into the green again, and we still have been in the green this whole entire time, and it has been, let's see, it's been about 329 days. 329 days we've been in the green on money flow. All right, so let's zoom in and let's see if we can get any more information. So on the daily candle, we're showing a 12 bull versus a -3 bear. We also have a green dot on the daily. We have the VWAP, which is the yellow waves down here. Very, very steep to the upside, so that's good. We have money flow is heading to the upside, and the RSIs are pretty close together. They're not touching, but they're pretty close. So we would want to see those things start to conjoin like we saw back here. Even though they're higher, they could still kind of connect. And then we would see probably a pretty good move if all of these indicators hold. We still have about 7 hours left on the daily. But we do have that green dot. We have VWAP on the way up. We have RSIs closing in. And we have money flow heading to the upside, looking to want to pass the 0 line. So if we kind of zoom this out, we have not been in the green on money flow since June 8th. So that's been about 72 days. Money has been leaving the Bitcoin US dollar pair. So maybe it's time for it to finally pass the 0 line. What we don't want to happen is what happened right back here, where it was steeply going to the upside. And then, of course, we had that big crash. This one up here, which brought us down, I think, like 20%, almost 30%, a 30% drawdown right there. All right, that's enough Taco TA. Let's keep it moving. So Kamino is one of my favorite little plays on Solana, and they're having their season 2 distribution. Real quick, I'll show you my Kamino position on my streaming computer here. I loaned out some PYUSD. So let's go back to our dashboard. I think it's frozen. Let's go to our portfolio. All right, so we have one position open. We are currently earning season 3 points off of a 3x boost being in this position. So I put in $1,000 of PYUSD. If you click this little arrow, you can see the performance of this. It is earning 18.47 APY. I've had this in for about a week and a half. It's already up to $6.22. So back to the distribution. Let's see if I can actually see what my distribution is. All right, so Kamino Season 2 distribution is now available for claim. The Season 2 allocation is automatically staked upon claim. Stakers will soon be able to stake their tokens in Kamino governance. Eligible participants can claim their Season 2 allocation here. Let's do it. I don't know if I got that position in before the Season 2 ended, but we can see. All right, we saw no Season 2 allocation. That's all right, though. We're earning on Season 3. But I've had my personal computer in a Kamino pool since I probably put that position in like January. So it's been about 8 months, and I'll actually look real quick what I've accrued so far. So I'm in the MSOL liquidity pool. There it is right there, MSOL. So I'm earning a boosted fees APY of 10.35%. I'm earning MNDE, Mendel. And Mendel is a place to stake your Solana or liquid stake it. Or Marinade. I'm saying Mendel, Marinade. It's Marinade. My mistake. Marinade. So I just showed how to enter into a liquid staking position on stream maybe like a month ago. But if you don't want a liquid stake, you just want a native stake, you're getting about 0.5% more APY. But again, you can't do anything with this native staking. But if you want to do it, there it is. And here's essentially where you want to stake. Stake more SOL. You're in the liquid staking one. You can choose the native if you want, but I recommend liquid because you can then use that MSOL across DeFi like Kamino. Let's go back to that Kamino MSOL pool, or I could just show you all the other different types of pools. They have Judo Sol and Sol, the MSOL pool. Total volume is 53 million. TVL is 22 million. This is on Radium, so that you could just click there to deposit. They have a whole bunch of different categories up here. Athena vaults, Kamino vaults, Jupe vaults, meme coins. So if you really want to get some sweet APY, I guess you can join into these liquidity pools. With and Sol is giving you 14.58. Jupiter and Wen is giving you 9.68. This one seems a little too risky for that low of APY. Wen and Sol is giving you 27.7. So let's see if we can go in here. Let's see if it's dynamic or if it's all right. So the strategy is tracker with reset. Earn trading fees by providing liquidity for 2 assets. Kamino manages the range, so you don't have to set the range when you're adding the liquidity. It's going to dynamically change. via Kamino's strategy, rebalancing and auto compounding all fees and rewards. So if you want to learn more, you can click there and you can get more information here. The asset ratio is about 61 to 38 of the WEN token and Solana. And right there is where you can deposit. Super easy. You can see your position, you can track your analytics, and you can even go into the info and the risk of this pool. It's pretty straightforward, and that one is a little bit more risky since it's a meme coin versus Solana. But again, Kamino rebalances it, and it's dynamically changing in the values of the liquidity pool. All right, let's keep it moving. So if you have a Kamino position open, or if you've had a Kamino position open, you can check your airdrop. Perfect. All right, let's keep it going. So I mentioned dogs on the stream maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, but be careful because it is not listed yet. LBank just launched a scam token to dump into their community, which is a shame. So LBank is kind of a sketchy exchange in my book. And they pulled a fast one because dogs is not out yet. I'm hearing it's the 23rd. So just keep a lookout for that. So if you want to get into that dogs ecosystem, let's see if I have the link. Whoops. So there's that. And then here's that. So let's see if I go to friends and invite friends. Copy invite link. So if you guys want to join in, start earning some dogs tokens, I believe the airdrop is coming in 3 days, and they might have seasons or events in the future. And hey, I appreciate 2 of you guys for joining in via my link. Appreciate it. So it would have been great if that LBank list was accurate, because my 3,326 dogs would be worth around $120 for just clicking on this a few times. So yeah, if you want to join in on this, I just dropped the link in the chat, and have fun. Be safe. And don't go out of your way to try and reach out to support or anything like that, because 9 times out of 10 they'll probably scam you. So I would go to their official dogs community tab page, and here's where you'll find all the information you need about this project. I'm also hearing about another version of this type of token on Tron. This is on the Tron ecosystem, the open network, Tron, or Ton. Why am I saying Tron? Ton, Telegram. I'm in the mindset of like Justin's son and this whole sun pump since yesterday. So it's on Telegram, the open network, Ton. But I'm hearing about goats as well. I'm hearing about this one. It has the same type of logo. So proceed with caution. I don't know if they're pulling a fast one and trying to just capture the dogs audience with like a similar logo and all. But they do have 218,000 followers. And it seems to be another type of Ton, like little mini like click to earn game. So yeah, if you want to test this one out, be my guest. All right, let's keep it going. So I came across this tweet by WeimerX, DeFi Weimer. He always comes out with good. I've gotten 3 scam calls during this stream so far. All right, so WeimerX, he puts out airdrop guides all the time, and CoinGecko, I recognize that one, so I wanted to look into this. So CoinGecko confirmed Gecko. Airdrop is confirmed and no competition yet. Cost is $0. Potential income $5,000. These are usually a little high, but I mean, hey, he's got to get people to want to look and click on it. So, all right, description. CoinGecko provides a fundamental analyst of the crypto market. It's essentially a CoinMarketCap 2.0 or CoinGecko. I don't know which one came first, CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. I like CoinMarketCap, but some tokens are not on CoinMarketCap, so you have to look on CoinGecko. Hey, we got a super chat. Michael Killo. wanting to provide liquidity on Aero with USDC Aero pair. Can you tell me how anything bad would happen to my money? Had never provided liquidity there. All right, we'll pause on the airdrop. Let's do that. All right, let's see. Do I have Aerodrome up? I do. All right, so we're going to use MetaMask. We are connected. So let's go to, yeah, we're on it right now. So we're on the liquidity tab. And all right, it just populated. Good. So let's go to USDC and Aero. Okay, so this is where you need to actually, let's see if there's a better one. All right, so I'll explain this first. A concentrated volatile liquidity pool is just that. It's concentrated within a range of the crypto that you're putting in, and it's volatile. But that's where you're getting a massive amount of APR at 186%. So I can go through this. I hope it allows me to. Okay, so here we go. This is like the more advanced version of providing liquidity. Since it is in a range, it's giving you more APR because if it moves out of that range, it's not going to use your liquidity. So if you set it in that range, that's why the liquidity, or that's why the APR is so high. So you can do a wider range. So you can see down here at the bottom here. So common, let's zoom in on that. So this is USDC to Aero. So let's see here. All right. So the narrow pool has a 9. Let's see. So out of all three of these, obviously the wide one is the safest one. So it's using a range of about a 73-cent Aerodrome to a $1.34 Aerodrome. So that's where you can use your knowledge of trading and see if that's a good range. All right. So currently we're at 0.64. Okay, let's go back. All right. So it's higher than the value is right now, but that's at 1.18 Aerodrome. So that makes sense. If you, let's see if we can do it. All right. So we got 1.18 times about 0.645, 0.645, and that gives you 76. Okay. So that is close enough. Close enough. So that's where it's using, I don't know why it's doing it this way. I don't know why it wouldn't just use like one arrow so you know the value. You don't have to do the conversion or the math. So they have these three open, wide, common, and narrow, or you can set a custom range and your APR will vary. So it is using the 1.18 arrow as the position. So let's say I go down to 0.53. So that would be 0.53. Whoops. 0.53 times, what was it again? My memory, my short-term memory, 0.645 times 0.645. So if Aero gets down to below 34 cents, this position would liquidate, or it just won't be active. So I would not I shouldn't have even showed you this to begin with, but it is good to know. Let's go back to the liquidity dashboard and see if there's a better one. So let's type in Aero and hit search. All right, so this one's basic volatile USDC and Aero. It's giving you 70.83%. Let's hit deposit and let's see where it happens. So this one is, can I click on that? There we go. All right, that's just telling me the pool address and gauge address, okay? So you're depositing into a liquidity pool, into a basic pool, also known as the constant product pool, or AMM. So it's adding an equal position of USDC and an equal position of Aero. So you're just earning. So I would join into this one. This one seems the best. It's basic volatility. You're earning 0.3 trading fees, but also 70% in the APR. And that, I believe it tells you where it's coming from. If you go to liquidity, vote. Is it in vote? No, it is in liquidity. TVL is 591 million. The fees generated is over 1 million, and the volume is over 1.4 billion. So that's where you're getting the APR from, is people swapping and using the liquidity in these pools. Let's see if this is equal. So you have, so there's the amount of fees it's earned, 43,000, and volume is 14 million. So people, again, actively trading their ETH for, actually, no, we're in this one. Actively, there's 46K, 15 million, almost 15.6 million in volume. So people are actively trading their USDC for Aero. And if you provide liquidity to this pool, you're getting 70%. Let's look at Aero. I might actually do this. All right, so we're on the daily. We got a green dot a few days ago, or 2 days ago. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right, so that's not good. Today, we have a DBSI bear of 19 versus a -5. So very weak for the bulls, stronger for the bears. And money flow is still in the red. VWAP is below the zero line at -14. And the RSIs are both heading down. Let's look at the past and let's see what could potentially happen. The only kind of RSIs that look similar are like right back here. And then we fell 44%. Maybe I won't enter this pool. Although the risk would be that you're losing value in Aerodrome if the price of Aero goes down. However, does that offset what you're earning with the APR? Because I do have 1 ETH loaded up in my wallet. Or no, I don't. I think I have it on mainnet. Or maybe, oh no, I'm on base. There we go. Now I'm on base, and I got 1 ETH. What do you guys think? Should I answer this position? I could show you exactly how to do it. I would have to do a few swaps, but that's nothing because it's on base and it costs a few dollars or a few pennies. Type 1 in the chat if you think I should enter this position. And we'll let that marinate. Let's go back to CoinGecko. All right, so it seems like they have confirmed their airdrop. CoinGecko candies will be their future token gecko. And here's the confirmation. So this looks to be like a snapshot of that blog. Can you transfer them? Short answer is no. Long answer is still no. We are looking at candies as a journey towards decentralization in the long run. Just to reiterate, CoinGecko candies are not transferable and they are not a cryptocurrency token. So it's kind of mixed messaging there. All right, so we got a 4 in the chat, and then we got a 1. And then Michael says, please do. All right, I'll do it for you guys. All right, we got a few 1s. Let's do it. Okay, so let's go over to Aerodrome. So we're going to need, let's do like $500 each. 0.5, that's way too much. 0.235, 0.25. Let's get a quote. Am I missing a value? Do I got a 0.25? A lot of 1s. All right, we're going to do it. All right. What I need to do, though, is figure out what the price of what's the price of Ethereum at the current moment. Can you just stake ETH in a safe pool? Yes, you can, but that's going to be a completely different conversation. Can you just stake ETH in a safer pool? Of course. You have Lido staking, Lido liquid staking. You have EtherFi staking. You have Swell staking. You have Pendle staking. There's a bunch of pools to put your ETH in, but we're one thing at a time. One thing at a time. All right. So Ethereum is 25.75. Oops. 25.75 times 0.25. That's $643. All right, that's fine. So 0.25, that'll give me 1,018. I just want to make sure. 1,018. So let's do 1,018. 1,018 times 0.36116. All right, that's weird. Wait, let's make sure we get the best value for our swap here. So 0.25 ETH. $2,576 times 0.25, 644. Okay, all right. 1018 times what was it again? 0.63116. 0.63116. 0.63116. It's close enough. All right, swap ETH for Aero. Confirm. Taco, do you know if the tax is worked out differently when in liquidity pools compared to basic staking? Do you know if the tax is worked out differently? What kind of tax? Like the tax you have to pay the government? Or I'm not sure what you mean by tax. All right, so we got our Aero. Now we need our USDC. And we're going to do the same amount. Perfect. Confirm. And we wait. And we can check. All right, we got the confirmation. It's behind me. Oh, no. My first execution failed. What was this for, though? Was this for my Aero? Did my Aero fail? View on Block Explorer. All right, well, at least it didn't take my ETH like ETH L1 used to do back in the day. All right, let's see what even we did, because one of those failed. Let's go back to MetaMask. Token. So we got our USDC. We didn't get our Aero. Let's try again. One thing I do have to say is when it's trying to find a quote, it takes a long time. All right, let's try this again. We could monitor it so it doesn't fail. Pending. Come on, you can do it. At least it's on base and it's like a penny. So I'm not really too mad at all. All right. Bearish. Let's try one more time. This time we're going to up the transaction fee to 2 pennies. The miner is going to be so happy. Or the node validator, or however you want to call it. All right, it failed already. Tell me it failed, and let's try again. Aerodrome, speed up your website. If this doesn't work, I'm going to just go to 1 inch. Looking for a quote. Looking for a quote. I found the quote. All right, this is what we're going to do to make them happy. All right, we're going to click this little dot, and we're going to go to aggressive, okay? This is aggressive. If this fails, I don't know what to tell you. This should go through like that. If it doesn't, I'm literally just going to use 1 inch. Hey, it worked. I just had to pay the miner an extra penny. What a little scammer over there. All right. Now we can add liquidity. Deposit liquidity. It might take a little bit because it's loading on-chain data, but we'll see. Wait, are you serious? Wait, hold on one second. I thought I just saw that I bought like $1,000 of Aero. All right, we're going to take the contract address so we can see it in our wallet. Import tokens. There it is. Oh, okay, all right. I was looking at the value of how many Aero I have, and I got a little worried. Okay, so for some reason, we got $20 more of USDC than it was telling us we were going to get. I'll take it. And then we got 640 of Aero. Okay, all right. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right, basic volatility. This is the one we want. New deposit. We're going to do 640. And we're going to do... awesome. It auto-populates 115. So I'm going to have an extra 3 Aero, but that's okay. So this is step 3 and 4. You have to allow the spending of the USDC in your wallet. So it's just a little transaction here. This, you can either keep how it is or you can hit max. So the next time you want to spend USDC on Aerodrome, it will just allow it. Right now, it's just the amount that I input. But if I hit max, it's no problem at all. Or I could just use site recommended. Doesn't matter. And there it is. It's going to be about 0 pennies. All right. Allowance granted for USDC. Now I have to allow allowance for my Aero. Next. Approve. All right, sweet. Now I can deposit. All right, so I am depositing the Aero, depositing the USDC, and I'm receiving the LP token. Okay, so I deposited, and it looks like I'm good to go. Let's see what... First, before we see what that stake your deposit is, we're going to go to our MetaMask. 2 things will happen. It'll either say you have 1 new token, or I'll have to manually add it. Let's see. All right, I'm going to have to manually add it. So we went here, View on Block Explorer. And I received this token. So you don't have to do this, but I like to do it so I can keep track of my positions in my wallet. So I could see like, oh, I have this in my wallet. Wait a second. Okay, all right. You're going to have to shorten the symbol because it only allows for 11. So you can just get rid of that. USDC Aero, liquidity pool token. It's really weird. It's 0.00001. But that's fine. All right, let's go back and let's see what this does. All right. What I want to know is what this staking is going to do. Is this going to allow me to get the APR, or am I already earning the APR? Let's go to our dashboard. All right. So I could see what I deposited and what I have in the pool so far. And here is where I get the rewards for, like, if I want to claim. Right now it's like literally nothing because I just put it in. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Emissions APR 70.87%. So that's perfect. We're in the position. We're in the liquidity pool. The variable automatic market maker for USDC and Aero. We're earning 70.87%. And you click here to claim your rewards. It's accruing every second of the day. And if you want to withdraw your rewards, or if you want to withdraw your liquidity, you can do so right here. Is that the right one? All right, withdraw. All right, so what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to, again, give the smart contract allowance to use your VAMM USDC and Aero position, which is what we just added to our wallet right there. So I want to know, what does staking do? David Lee Luthen, MetaMask on computer never tells me one new token, but on cell phone always knows a new token there. Yes, I feel like it's very touchy and go-y for when it will tell me, hey, you have a new token in your MetaMask. So that's why I always grab the contract addresses. You go into the actual transaction. You can view on Block Explorer. And it's usually one of the last ones on this list. So it tells you just like all the information about the swap. You added the liquidity, you added the Aerodrome, you added the USDC, and you received the volatile automated market maker USDC Aero token. All right. Holy crap. It's already 1:23. All right. So this is, all right. I was going to go over this for maybe like 10, 15 minutes, but it's super easy. Super easy. Sign up and start collecting candies. You can even choose to, where is this? You can even spend your candies on different things in the rewards tab. And what's this? Vote what you feel about tokens. So you can even use your candies and vote. Or you can click an emoji you want, and it's on any token you want. You just vote. And there's a premium version. So super easy. Go to CoinGecko, sign up. Let's see if this works. Use my very, very old email. All right, so we are in. Let's go to our account. All right, no. We're not going to go to our account. We're going to go to Candy right there. And look at that. I got myself 10 candies for the day. If you are here every single day, just start collecting candies. In 6 hours and 34 minutes, you can collect the next round. And probably in 6 hours and 30 minutes, you can collect this one and this one. So you get the picture. And here are the rewards. Browse rewards. You can get 400 candies, gets you a NordVPN 2-year plan discount offer. 10% discount on coin tracking, 20% off your tax report. There's a bunch here, and you can use your candies to get these for free. Just got to come to CoinGecko every day and collect them. Super easy. So that's the CoinGecko airdrop. What else did I have for you guys? So I was talking about Tron yesterday. $1 billion was minted on Tron. Probably a significant part of that is going to go to the meme coins. And it costs $0, 0 pennies. In the ETF news for Solana, head of digital asset research at Van Eck confirms Solana ETF prospectus still active despite CBOE 19B-4 removal. And Bloomberg and Eric Balanchunas says that Solana ETF filings never made it past step 2. And it's that filing I just showed on the last tweet. A snowball's chance in hell of approval unless there's a change in leadership. So this one is saying that it's going to come, and this one is saying that there's a snowball chance in hell. So we'll see. Just FYI for you guys, if you have used Bull Checker, don't use Bull Checker. It's malicious, and it could drain your Solana wallet. So if you have used this in the past, delete it. So I put this on the thumbnail because it's very strange. Justin Sun is the creator of Tron. He changed his PFP from that Joker Bored Ape to this guy. And I'm like, okay, what the hell is this? And then I came across this. Black Myth Wukong has now broke 2.2 million players on Steam, making it the highest played single player game ever and second all time only behind PUBG, officially passing both Counter-Strike and Palworld. So brand new game came out and it's blowing records out of the water. And even Justin's son put it as his PFP. So I thought that was interesting. If you guys are gamers, maybe check out that game. So I went into sunpump.meme yesterday. And is this? Yeah, this one's a different Blake version because I had, where is it? This Blake version. Let's see. All right, before I do that, Justin's son really wants to make Tron the biggest blockchain for meme coins and challenge Solana. Over 4,000 tokens created on Tron after Justin's son launched the Sun Pump, which is a copy of Pump.fun, making it cheap and easy to create new meme tokens. Volumes on Tron over 10x compared to what it was a week ago. Michael Killo, you the man, Taco. Thank you. Appreciate you watching, my friend. So volume on Tron is over 10x compared to what it was a week ago. So Justin Sun's marketing push for this Sun Pump has been working very well. It's full-on PvP out there. Be careful. Some of the biggest currently that look good are Sundog, Suncat, Fofar, and BIO. So here's Sundog's little guy right there. It was cute. Let's check out the token. Is it on Dex Screener? It is. All right. Definitely not that one. 553 liquidity. Definitely not that one. Although I would have liked it to be that one because it's up 258%. The real Sundog is down 30%. But let's. Oh no! Can I refresh? Page not found. So essentially, what I want to get at before I run out of time here is, you see all like the sniper bots on Solana and now on like Base and Ethereum. You got like Photon, you got BonkBot, you got DukeBot, you got X, Y, and Z bot. Tron. Can you name one? So use that to your advantage. Tron meme coin ecosystem is exploding. You have the creator of it shilling the crap out of his deployer, Sun Pump. So maybe, like, obviously, don't blow your whole bag on Tron meme coins, but maybe dabble with like an extra like $100 and see if you can capture some of these gains, because again, it's not super saturated yet. You've got some successful ones so far, so the proof of concept is there. You've got a few smaller CTOs, community takeovers like Billy and Miso. So could be lucrative. It could be an opportunity to dabble in the meme coins when you don't have all these sniper bots and shady token deployers that might tax you when they're in their bonding curve, and that's how they're making massive amounts of money, of revenue. Like Pump.fun is, I think, at like, I want to say like 70 million or like 90 million in revenue, and it's only been a few months. So if a fraction of that comes over to Tron, Tron could be very lucrative for the meme coin space. But again, be cautious. Most of the tokens launched are scams and just rug right away. But there are a few diamonds in the rough. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I did not plan it, but now I'm in a USDC arrow position. So I'll be monitoring this going forward. Just real quick, this is my convex position, and which is using Tsunami, Convex, and Curve. I've already withdrawn, I think, like $140 from this. Let's see. Maybe I withdrew it. Oh, wait. Maybe let's get on the right network. There it is. $140. I was like, where did my wrapped ETH go? So I have accumulated about $200, $214 so far in this position that's been active for like 2 weeks. But again, this is way more volatile and way more risky than just adding like PYUSD to a lend and borrow pool here on like Kamino on Solana. But with great risk comes great reward. All right, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll see you tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Degen Alpha. I am your host, Taco. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Be blessed. Taco out.